Hello everyone, welcome to my unboxing and initial first look at the Miele Scout RX1 Red Robot Vacuum Cleaner. This particular robotic vacuum was supplied to me free of charge from AO.com in return for my full review, which will be following in approximately 1 week's time, so stay tuned for that. This is just the unboxing and first look. So that's what we're going to do, unbox it and have a look. This is Miele's first robotic vacuum. They also do it in a black colour. I requested the red. Here we go. Right. Let's see what we get. Obviously, we get the instruction book. Seems to be a quick guide and a much thicker, more extensive set of instructions. Obviously that's several languages in there, so it's not that complicated, but I'll be perusing that before I do my demo, so I make sure I know exactly how to use the machine. And we get a little leaflet showing the accessories we can buy for this, which includes the side sweep brushes, the main brush, filters, and that looks like a squeegee part you can buy for that. Yes, it's a seal for effective dust pickup. You can also buy spare magnetic strips that are designed so you can section off areas you don't want the robot to go into. And there looks like 2 spare filters. Here's a remote control. Whoops. So it looks very much like a basic TV remote. So you've got power on, start and stop, clock, timer, auto, spot, turbo, corner, and there's a button saying base, which I assume when you press that it returns to its charging base. And also here there's a way you can actually direct the robot yourself if you want to, rather than leaving it to its own devices. Here we've got the mains lead. This is a UK version, so it's got a UK plug. Obviously if you're buying this in any other country, it will come with the plug suitable for your country. See how long that is. Well, it's it's about a metre in length, the cable. Oh, lots more to discover in here. What's this? This looks like, could be the battery. Oh, it's the power unit actually. It's a power unit to charge the battery. So that cable actually goes into there, and then that end will go either directly into the machine. I think you can charge it directly, or it'll plug into the charging dock, which is here. So this is the self-charging base unit. Just seeing where you plug in the cable. I think it plugs in somewhere. There's a section here at the back that comes off. Not Oh, I know what that'll be for. I was wondering why is there such a big space, but that'll be, I assume, possibly for this to go into. I don't know. I'll check the instructions. I'll be explaining everything during the full demo. Obviously, first time I've seen this machine, so by the time I've made the demo, I'll know exactly what's what. I believe there's a little compartment here. Yes. A little compartment at the top that contains a cleaning brush to help clean the Miele, clean the brushes out, keep it working effectively. So there we go, and it's got some nice rubber strips on the bottom, so if you're putting it on a hard floor it shouldn't slide about when the robot's trying to dock to recharge. Here's the little magnetic strip. It is a little bit, I don't know, a little bit old-fashioned in my opinion, to still be using a magnetic strip. A lot of robotic cleaners use an invisible beam, such as the iRobot Roombas. They have little lighthouses or virtual walls that send an invisible beam to keep the robot out of an area. But with this Miele, you need to lay these magnetic strips down, say across a threshold, and then the machine will avoid going over that. So there's the magnetic strip, and you get two AAA batteries. I assume that's for the remote. And finally, oh, I was going to say finally, the machine itself, but the two side spinning brushes are located underneath. So there we go. It's in an attractive red colour. There's a protective piece of plastic over that. It's very smart looking. Let's look underneath. Feels pretty robust. So you've got your main brush there in the middle, rotating brush. You've got your wheels that move up and down so they can go over different thresholds and from a carpet to a rug, for example. You've got a fixed wheel there at the front. These, I think, are the contacts that connect up to the charging dock. And here, the left and right, that's where I need to click the two spinning brushes into. It's the thing where it's manufactured. It doesn't say. I'm pretty sure that this isn't actually made by Miele, it's made for Miele. So here's the, let's pop that down. Here's the dust container. It's partly see-through. Open the dustbin and empty after each use. Change the filter after every 3 months. Quite a small capacity, so yes, you will need to empty that after each use. The filter's located at the top there. That'll obviously just come off. That just comes off. I'm not sure if you can clean that, but I'll check before I do the review if you can wash that. If you can't wash it, you should normally, if you've got a robotic vacuum, it's not really a replacement for a full-size vacuum, not yet anyway, so you'll probably have another vacuum to supplement this. So I would use another vacuum, and if there's any dust gathers on that, you can use the other vacuum to clean it, which will prolong its life and it will keep the robot working efficiently. So there we go. That all seems fairly straightforward. And it'll just slot back in to the back. You'll be able to take this brush out. The brush is replaceable. The spinning brush, all the brushes are replaceable. Yes. There we go. It fits into there. You've got an on-off button just at the side. And something's happened to the display, but I'm not sure. Yes, it's showing a red battery symbol. I don't know if you can quite see it with the reflection of the lights. It's very shiny material this Miele's made from. There's a little red button, which means it needs a full charge before I can do a demo. Which is why this is just the unboxing and first look. There's various sensors at the front. There'll also be what they call a cliff sensor, so if you're using the machine near the top of some stairs, it's not going to topple down the stairs. It will sense the edge and it will reverse back away from danger. Well, that's all I can really show you. Here are the two brushes. That I need to clip into place. Oh, they're actually marked L and R for left and right. So that's the way they'll go down like that, and they both spin in order to try and gather debris from the sides around the edges of your furniture, skirting boards, kitchen cabinets, etc. There is a camera on this one that is supposed to tell the robot where it is. It's supposed to map out where it is using the ceiling of your room with the built-in camera. You can also schedule it to come on and clean when you're out or at night. Just select, set the clock, select the time you want the machine to start, and it will automatically start cleaning and then return to its base when it's finished. There are various other things as well, bits and bobs. Right, that's it for the first look. As I say, I need to study the instruction book properly, and then I'll know exactly how to use this Miele Scout, and then we'll be putting it through its paces. I'll be seeing how well it cleans on my carpets and hard floors. Thanks for watching. Thanks again to AO.com for supplying me this to try out, and stay tuned for the full review coming up in a few days. Bye for now.